to trust someone I can be like you. I don't see your finesse and what you're looking to. Put you to the test and say that I love you. Say that I love you. Okay. Shall we begin? Hello! It is the end. Well, see, how can I be late? If I'm always consistently late, am I really late? Jaden Smith. So this is the recap for week 10. Also, considerably my last week of undergrad. But I'm going to jump the gun a little bit here and talk about something that I took my last final yesterday, and gosh, what an emotional day yesterday was. What a feeling. What an absolute feeling. And then, what an emotional day yesterday was. Woo! Woo! Okay, week 10. Recapping week 10. For those of you who don't know, I think I figured this out during week 10, but Ed Sheeran, very subtly released 5, so I don't like to duplicate my artists who are in the background, but yeah, very secretly, very subtly released 5, which had a number of songs that he had never released before. I got a haircut. That was Monday when I got back from SLO. I picked up my cap and gown Tuesday. I think that I love you. Sorry. Told you. Feels. I'm so relieved. I picked up my cap and gown Tuesday, and alright, this is going to be a problem. Yeah, last week was kind of terrible. Last week was, every day was either a term project or a term paper, and so this is why I was so frazzled. Still so frazzled and can't remember it. Thank God for calendars, yeah? Picked up my grad pack, picked up my cap and gown and my sash, and that was fun and cute. Fast forward, nothing else really happened. I take that back. What the heck happened? There was something. Oh, it's been a year since my acceptance to Hong Kong. That was a fun throwback for me. And then I pushed myself to another. I'm really sorry about the time delays in this one. I pushed myself to do another promise that I made to someone else, and I played my flute on the quad. For those of you who don't know, I've been playing the flute for quite a while, and yeah, played on the quad. Thank you to those of you who came out. I appreciate it a lot. I have a lot of thoughts on people and displays of how people come off on the internet and how they actually seem in reality, but that's neither here nor there. So. And, oh my lord. I took grad photos. That's the other reason why my head is everywhere right now, is because D, I don't know if I'm ever going to show you this. I hope I do. You took some fantastic photos. Honestly, I appreciate them so much, and I'm currently looking through them, and everything is just so emotional today, and I've got a lot of errands I have to go run, so maybe I'm shortchanging week 10 a little bit, but again, it was all just term papers and term projects. So, sorry. Yeah. And then I get to recap this week, next week, in a few days. This is weird. What a ride. What a ride college has been. Anything happen Saturday? Ruth! I had my last potluck with Ruth in her house, and that was such a good night. That was such a good night. Jackie, Michael, Belle, Ruth, Vivian. Commercials. Noah, thank you for coming out. What a great way to end it. What a great way to say I'll see you later. It's not farewell. I'll see you later. That's it. I think I'm going to go because commercials suck. Thank you for wasting time with me this week. My guest speaker is going to be my last guest speaker that is college oriented. I kind of gave away a surprise, but this week's guest speaker is another one that's been with me for a very, very long time, so we're going to have a lot to talk about. Spotify Premium, 99 cents. Yeah, I'm cheap though. Okay, thank you for watching with me this week. My guest speaker is going to introduce himself. He's cool sometimes when he's not too busy. Just kidding. The other thing that I had to mention was to you who came to my flute thing but doesn't like to be mentioned by her name, thank you for coming out because I said I would do this. You person, you shell. Thank you. Thank you to all of you carrying my flute thing. That was great. That was terrifying. That was great. Thanks. Heads everywhere. I've got some errands to run that aren't academic oriented. Hey. Bye. 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 I like to do it raw. You know what I'm saying? Awkward. Okay.
Hi everyone.
This is my speaker for the week. His name is?
My name is Qiwei.
Or Michael. But his name is Qiwei.
Oh.
You used to go by Michael. For 1 year. Yeah. We're just gonna get into this. Hopefully I don't spoil it the same way I did the other Michaels. How did we meet?
We were roommates during freshman year in college. I met you first. On the first day of moving in, I was rushing to the first floor, third floor, 321, right?
I was going to go.
Rushing to the third floor, and you were coming down. And I passed you, and then I was like, I stalked him on Facebook. That looks like him. And then I was like, hey, are you? I didn't even finish that sentence. And he's like, oh yeah. And then we just passed. That was our first conversation. That's it.
This is true. This is true. What was your first impression of me?
Okay, so after I passed him on the stair, I went to the room. We had bunk bed. So there were two guys on the bed, on the top shelf of the bed. And I'm like, where are you guys? Oh, we're brothers of Michael Bybee. Cool. And then they don't even look at me, and they just talk to themselves. And then I'm just like a stranger. I am a stranger, but like, I'm leaving here. You guys are not. So my impression is like, this family, I might have a tough year ahead of me.
I had a tough 4 years ahead of you.
Pretty tough.
Pretty tough.
Yeah. Yeah, but his different. Yeah. He I forgot the true first conversation, but he's talkative and friendly, so that's cool.
First impression. So I'm actually going to go farther back. I'm going to go to when we started conversing on Facebook, so that we could figure out who was bringing what.
Yeah.
Your profile picture threw me off because your profile picture was just you looking up and you didn't have a jacket on. You were just looking up. You were looking away.
I had a black shirt. I was looking up.
I was like, this guy's kind of a gangster-ish. He's kind of. I was trying to find the word with Michael too. It's like the Asian poser type. What up? I'm cool.
Quirky.
Quirky?
Maybe.
Quirky. And then in meeting you, I was just like, this is completely different than what I expected. This is not at all.
This is the shyest boy.
Because your English, I'm gonna be completely on. First of all, I was like, whoa. All right.
A true fob.
Not necessarily fob. It's just his English is. The English wasn't there, but it is now.
It's alright.
It's pretty good now.
Yeah, I can buy practice at least.
What is your favorite memory of ours?
Oh! It has to be during the first year. I mean, when Michael Lee and Bybee and I were in the same room, we created many unforgettable memories that mainly targets on me and my bed. That, I was what's the word lighter than bully?
Oh, you're a bully. You were
picked on.
Picked on.
Yeah.
Picked on.
By those two.
Lovingly. We lovingly.
Yeah. Not in a bad way, but we slept on the same bed. You know, there are 3 beds in our room, and 3 of us are on my bed. We're on my bed. We took a picture.
Yes, we did.
And another time, I went to shower.
Oh.
I went to shower. When I left, I know Michael Lee was playing computer, and Bobby was doing something on his bed. So I left. I took my shower. I was all happy and clean. I came back to my room. Bobby's not here. Michael Lee was doing his stuff. Where did Bobby go? I don't know. So I just went up to my bed. And I just lay down. I was going to sleep. I didn't even realize he's right next to me. It was so dark in the room, and he's right next to me. I didn't even realize. I just lie there, and then he's like, "Wah!" And I screamed the loudest in my life at that time. I screamed like a girl. To a point, our
the RA came.
The RA knocked on my door and asked if everything is okay. Like in elder people don't sleep; they just hang out in the lounge. I'm pretty sure everyone heard me, and the RA came with like many people behind him. Hey, what's going on, guys? Are you guys all okay?
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm okay. There's a
baby in my bed.
There's a baby on my bed.
Oh.
But that's fun.
I had not thought about that in a long time.
That's fun. It just, yeah.
It's been good.
Oh, it's picked up now. Picked on.
My favorite memory. Oh, my ribs hurt. My favorite memory. See, and that's the thing is that I'm more sentimental. I realize this with the other people I've done this with, is that necessarily they're not like the happiest times or the best times, but they're the times that, like, my favorite memories are the things that mean the most, I think. Mean an integral part to our relationship, our friendship.
We had a couple really important talks.
We did.
Yeah.
We've had quite
We
a few.
walked and talked. It was really important.
I think, yeah.
Some are really important to me, some are really important to him.
That's one of mine. Is I think it was the first walk we took. You and Nikki weren't in a good place, and we just talked. I think we took like 2 laps. We went there and back. We went down to Sunset and back. And I think, for me, in that sense, it was understanding that. In that instance, you understood so well that you and I had different characteristics in the type of ways that we deal with things.
Mm-hmm.
In your approaches to things, and I valued that, because in that moment I understood that I still had things to learn from you, not even necessarily like
Not English, but
not English, but that our friendship was very much a give and take of a lot of things. That you did support me in a lot of ways, even if necessarily you didn't do it directly. I did learn a lot from those talks, a lot, because I was I had broken up with Denise. I wasn't necessarily in a good place either. But yeah, those moments, the moments.
The first one has to be the night in first year when Michael Lee had a tough time. Yeah, we I think Michael Lee left the room, and
he left and he came back.
Yeah, and we had some time talking about things.
Shannon. A little bit.
I mean, I think that's like the first conversation where we know each other more, a lot more. And it's, I think that's the starting point between two friends and two best friends.
I think that was one of our first, like, really personal. It got to really personal. And then after that, we all, other than the fun stuff, the joking stuff,
will often have meaningful talks.
Meaningful.
Not only about relationships
No.
and girls. We talk about
Life.
life, and then when there was the gunshot at the campus,
That pepper spray could take.
or the pepper spray. We talked about.
Yeah, we went. We went that night.
Yeah.
Didn't get any pizza.
And my English improved so much in my first year. That's good.
Is there anything we have left to do in our time together?
Well, there's that one thing.
Very awesome.
Not this. Something else. We always say, but we don't do.
I gotta keep this PG-13.
All right, PG-13. Okay, we should hike sometime. That's PG-8 or 2.
What is? Oh, okay. From my point of view, then. Okay, can I ask you seriously? What is something that we have left to do in our time together that you think we should do?
I don't know. We are graduating, but I don't think this is like the last.
No, that was the same thing with Michael. So in our time in Davis together, what is something we have left to do?
We can take photos together.
Mm.
I'm not sure if we can go anywhere else.
Mission Peak?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, you're pretty busy this summer. So busy.
I might.
You guys think I'm busy? You think I'm busy? He's non-existent. I live with him. I don't even see him. But it's okay. Busy making money. What do we have left to do in our time together from my point of view? Yeah, I think it's. I would really like to do Mission Peak if we get
Cool.
a chance. Twins Peak, do that with Nikki. I would like to do Mission Peak with you.
Where are you going after summer?
After September?
Mm-hmm. Don't say Hong Kong.
Shanghai.
That hurts me.
I don't know. I'm waiting on a second interview from Shanghai.
Oh.
I'm sorry. We're gonna talk about this later. What is one thing on your bucket list? Some
It just remind me of the joke that Obama had. Bucket. Yeah, bucket list. Yeah, you remind me this the other day. I was very busy doing homeworks and projects to a point that I don't even have time to sleep and eat. And I complain about why am I so busy? Like all my friends are taking pictures, taking graduate photos, going out with friends, drink, watching movies, just spend time with friends. I don't have time. So on my bucket list, I really want to spend time with friends. Now I'm done with my finals. Yeah, that's like my priority.
Good. I'm gonna hold you to that. What would I like to do? Anything on my bucket list? Well, I would really like to watch an Olympic game. Watch an Olympic, like a tennis match. Something.
Olympics?
Yes? Question mark. I would like to observe an Olympic event. Like
In the stadium?
yeah, actually like during the Olympics. So like Tokyo is like what, 2020? Except I don't have money for that. 2016? Is it 2016? I believe it's 2016. Tokyo 4 years
Yeah.
ago?
8, 12, and 16.
Of course you start with the 8 from China.
Yeah, of course, it was epic. In China, Beijing.
2008. You were
I didn't go.
no. Favorite produce?
Pineapple.
Pineapple. Different favorite produce. I laugh. Michael said the same thing. You and Michael both have the same favorite produce.
Pineapple?
Good.
Well, it's really good and useful.
We talked about the same thing. Moving on. Favorite produce. That's second favorite produce. Excuse me. Oh, well, you already told me.
They gave me a lot of produce. I like the box of vegetables, the little salad.
Microgreens for those of you who go to the farmers market.
They makes you feel healthy. That's like I don't know if they really help you. Maybe I'm pretty sure they will, but the feeling is instant. After I ate them, I feel like I'm healthy. So it's good.
That's my favorite produce.
And this is not healthy, but I don't care. I graduated.
Hey. I'm gonna go with a vegetable because I haven't done a vegetable in a while. Man.
I taught him how to cook.
He did. Mom, be very, very, very happy. Be very proud. He did teach me how to cook quite a bit.
You already use it, but
Eggplant? I don't think I've said eggplant. Whoa, excuse you, I rarely use it. I make a mean breakfast. Breakfast is easy. I know. Eggplant. I really like eggplant. You know what I'm saying? You get to ask me a question. Yeah.
no. Can you explain?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Your question.
What?
You get to ask me a question.
Oh,
This is a long video.
a question. We always joke about when we have kids. No, when we have kids, when each of
we
us,
respectively have kids.
yeah, when each of us have our own kid, what are we going to do to them? So I'm going to teach his son many things.
Hey, what is your question to me?
Oh, okay. Wait, what do I?
Why did you talk about our kids?
That's a good question.
Well, man, that's so hard.
Do I have permission to teach him anything I want? Nah, I will have your permission.
Yeah, okay, question.
I already asked you a question. Where are you going after graduation? That's like pretty important to me. I know you pretty well.
That's like that.
So, my question is just, what's your future plan?
Ooh, that's a good one. What is my future plan? It's really funny because this changes every week. It's not. No, it's.
I know it changes every week.
It's not. It's not healthy. It's. When I got back from Hong Kong, it was job offers in Hong Kong and London, and then I dropped those, and then all of a sudden it was job offers at the EPA in Colorado, EPA in Los Angeles, or you know, like farmers market or something in SAC. Then like maybe 2 weeks ago, it became an option at the ARB in Diamond Bar. As of like yesterday, I got a job offer at the EPA in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
And then Shanghai, and then I have the job application open in Shanghai, and it's. I don't know, but I can promise you. I mean, did I tell you Michael landed his job? Michael landed his job, San Jose. That was 2 days ago. We were sitting here watching Game of Thrones. Picked up a phone. San Jose. So, like, I can promise you, he called his parents and he called Belle, and I was here. I can promise you that when I do find out, like, you're gonna be one of the first to know.
Well, I will be in Bay Area too, so you know.
You're here for a year. Yeah.
After that year, I will still be in Bay Area.
I'm hoping to be in the Bay Area. The area is nice.
It is nice.
I know. Do you have something to tell yourself in 5 or 10 years?
Well, first thing I want to say, I have something to tell to me 4 years ago.
Ooh.
You made the best decision to be roommate with this guy. All right. So for me in the future, I learned. I'm still learning this. I I have to have low expectations for everything. That makes everything better. So I need to continue to have low expectations. Force myself to have low expectations, and then life is much better.
My mom says something to the extent of like undersell your promises and oversupply them like when you follow through.
Mm-hmm.
Like sell yourself short and then like overperform when it's time to deliver. That way you always do better than. That's good. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And shout outs. If anything you want to say to anyone. Ooh.
First of all, I want to thank my parents.
Yeah.
It's not like my parents are going to watch that shit.
Whoa, I gotta censor that now. Gosh. Oh yeah,
Hard day. Am I gonna translate that whole thing?
We messed up. That's right. Okay, so we messed up. My battery ran out.
Is that on already?
Shout outs. Yeah.
Okay, shout outs.
Congrats. Shout outs. Is there anyone you'd like to shout out to?
First of all, I want to shout out to my parents. I think they made really good decisions. First decision is to come to America, and then for me to have a better education. Second, they support me all the way to college and graduate school. I'm doing graduate school next year, so even though they never went to college, they made really good decisions, because after I finish these 4 years, I understand how important knowledge is. And after my parents, I want to thanks to Nikki. I want to thank Nikki. She's really great. She supported me for all the 4 years, and I'm having a much better life if she's not there. If she's not here. No.
You need to choose your words real carefully here.
Let's cut this. It's just a simple cut. If you don't know how to.
But it's so cute that you.
No.
Go ahead.
Second, I want to shout out to my girlfriend, Nikki. She supports me very much. I love her. Without her, my life would be pretty bad. Then I want to shout out to this guy. I had many tough times and some times that I need someone to talk to, and he was always there. So, thank you. Yeah, and congratulations to you for graduating.
Thank you.
For us.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Grateful. Congratulations to us. 4 years of real brothers. Good times. Done? Alright. Hopefully the battery didn't.
No.
I'm probably not gonna cut this. No, just. Oh my god. I'm gonna censor it. I'm gonna do it like in the video editing. Maybe.